Another month down and another group of free PlayStation Plus titles for us to enjoy. February's PlayStation Plus games have been announced. I'm going to be taking us through what the games are. We're going to be having a look at each of them. We're going to be talking about the trophies for each of them and whether or not it is good value for PlayStation Plus for the month of February. Spoiler alert, I think it might be. Let's have a look. Hey guys, if you're a new viewer of the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. I make new videos about the station every single day on this channel, so hit that button so you can stay up to date, and it helps me grow this community even further, so that would be fantastic if you did. Don't forget as well, give a like down below. I realize I didn't ask that enough before, now I'm asking for it, and things are getting better, so keep hitting that like button down below. Actually, only hit it once. If you hit it twice, it nulls it out. Hit it 3 times if you want, but only once or 3 times or 5 times, but alright, PlayStation Plus for February 2021. TLDR, Control Ultimate Edition for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Concrete Genie for PlayStation 4. Destruction AllStars for PlayStation 5. If that's all you wanted, see you later. Otherwise, we're going to be talking about each of these games, and I'll have the trophy details and things down below as well, so you know exactly what's required if you want to go ahead and try and 100% and platinum any of these games. Let's start with the PlayStation 4 game, Control Ultimate Edition. Now this is uniquely a PS4 and PS5 game, which is great. It means that you're getting 2 PS5 games essentially and 2 PS4 games by combining one, I guess. So for PS5 users, awesome. For PS4 users, awesome. Control Ultimate Edition has had its rocky road because it's the only edition of Control that is compatible with the PlayStation 5 as an enhancement. It's a whole long story, but the publisher essentially wouldn't do a free upgrade for the base version of Control even if you purchased that. I don't really understand why. They had some weird justification for why it couldn't be done. If we're being completely honest, that's complete BS. It's just that they didn't want to do it and they wanted to charge more, so you paid for it again, which is kind of crazy. I guess the backlash on that, they probably saw not many pre-orders or not many sales of that, and as a result, they've given it away for free with PlayStation Plus and done some sort of deal. Control, though, is actually a really good game. It's a third-person action game in the same vein as, I would say, one of Sony's first-party titles. Very similar to something like Uncharted in terms of gameplay, with these corridor shooting mechanics, and it's also got these cool superpowers and physics mechanics incorporated in there as well. The story is this cool supernatural story. I'm not going to go into anything from that side of things because I don't want to spoil it, but very, very cool and absolutely worth checking out. It is actually a very good game despite all the crappiness around the publisher on this one. The developer is Remedy, which is a fantastic developer as well. They are the creators of Max Payne originally on the PlayStation 2, and then they went on and made Alan Wake, which was an Xbox 360 game, a fantastic psychological thriller game, which kind of fits into this a little bit with a third-person action mechanic type gameplay in there. Then they went on and made Quantum Break, which was a not-so-good third-person action game for the Xbox One. Control, though, is great. It's a really solid experience. It's a really great get for PlayStation Plus, and it's awesome that it's available on PS5, despite us having to kind of claw it out of the publisher to get it. Trophy-wise, it really does sit in that middle of the road. It's a very average difficulty platinum, I would say. So it's not easy and it's not hard. It kind of sits in the middle there, in that middle ground. It's about a 20-hour platinum trophy as well if you're going to go for it. So keep that in mind. There are no difficulty-based trophies. There are no missable trophies in this game, so you can just go ahead and play it and come back later and do cleanup with chapter select and things like that if you do decide to miss anything. My suggestion, play through the game, enjoy it. If you've finished it and you decide, hey, I want to go back for the platinum, you can go back without any risk and go and grab this one for your collection. Next up, we have the PlayStation 4 game Concrete Genie. This is a Sony first-party published title developed by a small developer called Pixel Opus. Now, you might remember them from like E3 2015. They released a game on E3 day during PlayStation's conference called Entwined. It was a pretty average game. You play as these 2 dragons using each of the different thumbsticks on the DualShock 4 to control them in this like vortex. Wasn't particularly great, but this game here is actually a really, really cool third-person mascot game. The game does have a few identity problems, I would say. You know, the second half of the game is completely different from the first half. You go from this really unique sort of mascot platformer essentially in the beginning, and then about halfway through the game it changes to this sort of create game where you're using this paintbrush tool to create these things and manipulate the environment with it. It's a little bit weird how they do change things up so dramatically between the 2 parts of the game, but the game itself is actually a pretty decent and fun experience. It's free, so I'd encourage people to check it out. I normally do recommend this on my PlayStation Store sale videos as well, because it is actually a really good title that kind of got overlooked. I think the day it released was the same day that like PS5 details got announced, so it just kind of went under everyone's radar. But yeah, cool little experience here if you're looking for something a little bit shorter to check out. The game itself is probably only take you like 4 or 5 hours to finish. If you're gonna platinum this game, it's an easy platinum, I would say. It kind of fits into that category for me. It's gonna take you around 8 hours to earn the platinum trophy as well. Nothing missable in this. You can do everything clean up post-game. No difficulty-based trophies or anything like that. So you can play through the game and enjoy it, and then go and do some chapter selects later to get the collectibles and all the things you might have missed. That way you can kind of just have a good time with the game, and then if you decide you want to get platinum later, you can go and do that. So it's perfect. Really good way for a platinum trophy list to look, because you can kind of just decide after the fact without having to kind of risk missing anything. Now the final game is Destruction AllStars. It's an interesting one because this is a brand new title for the PlayStation 5. It was supposed to be a launch title and then got delayed into February, and then just became a free title for Plus. Feel that makes me a little bit anxious about it, because it means that it wasn't ready to come out on its own. Maybe a good thing that it was delayed if the game wasn't ready, but hopefully it's good enough to stand up. The game itself appears to me to be somewhere between like Twisted Metal and some sort of like hero shooter, maybe like Overwatch, I guess, with like a Fortnite-y art style. So you've kind of got like this car combat and then ground combat combined together in this like arena battles. So like I'm seeing elements of Rocket League, Twisted Metal, Fortnite, Overwatch, a bunch of stuff kind of jammed in here. Who knows if that formula works as an overall package together? We don't know yet for certain. I'm intrigued though, and I guess because the game is free on PlayStation Plus, it does have a better chance of succeeding. You know, maybe we see another Rocket League situation or a Fall Guys type situation where a bunch of people are playing this game on Plus for free the month it comes out, so the servers are full, people are enjoying it, it's good. And if the game is good and it has staying power, then great. If it doesn't, then who knows. The only, I guess, downside of this is the fact that it's on PlayStation 5 only, which means that PS4 users can't play it. And I know the PS5 install base is significantly smaller, which means that there might not be as full a servers as if it was on a PS4, for example, like Fall Guys. The game does intrigue me. I am very skeptical and I am towing a line with it because I'm just not sure yet. Trophy-wise, we don't know what the Platinum Trophy is going to look like in this game. We don't know how hard it's going to be, how time-consuming it's going to be. I did see the trophies pop up on PSN profiles though, so if you want to go check those out, go over to PSN profiles and you'll be able to find that full list yourself that you can go and explore and determine whether or not it's worth your time or not. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought of the PlayStation Plus games for Feb. I actually think it's a pretty decent lineup. 3 pretty solid games here, I would say. Maybe 1 AAA style game and 2 AA style games is kind of how I would classify it. Good lineup though, pretty decent content. But I want to know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you think this is a good lineup of games. Are you going to be playing any of these games? Are you going to be picking up Plus for these games? Probably not, but let me know. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're a new viewer of the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well. Like I said, we make videos like this daily, so hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to all the latest PlayStation. Anyway, thanks for watching, gamers, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Why, hello there. You've caught me during one of my many video game sessions. Now I hear you're all asking in the comments, why don't I play more games on the YouTube channel? Well, it's because I stream over on Twitch. That's Twitch. Yeah, that's right. I stream over on Twitch twice a week on a Wednesday and a Friday. We stream at 9 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time every single Wednesday and Friday. At the moment, we have a really cool retro series called Throwback Wednesdays going, where we're playing through the entire Sly Cooper trilogy, which is actually 4 games. I'm also playing some Hunt Showdown on Fridays. We really appreciate it if y'all could head over to the Twitch channel, hit that follow button over on Twitch, and then come and join in on the fun when I'm live. Hopefully, I'll see you over there. Bye for now. This is a cool controller, right?